Inform the Dalek Supreme that the Time Destructor is ready for testing. Are all circuits operational? Yes, the Terranium core has been fitted.
Your contribution to this great weapon stolen. It must be a relief to you now that the Daleks have managed to recover it.
Without my help, it is unlikely that they'd have got it back.
At least that absurd story that it was my people from Trantis who stole the Terranium has been discredited.
Yes! They were from Earth, I believe.
Only 2 of them. And they are under the influence of some creature from another galaxy.
He looked like an Earth creature.
That's only a disguise. The Daleks know of him. He is some kind of time and space traveler.
Then he is nothing to do with me. We have not yet conquered the dimension of time.
I hear your experiments in that field are progressing, Trantis.
We have not yet succeeded. Only the Daleks know how to break that time barrier.
And this other creature, from wherever he comes.
Oh, he's of no importance now. After all, we are here to witness the testing of the Time Destructor. Are we not?
All is ready. It is. Program it for testing. All that is needed is a subject. That subject has been selected.
What do you mean? You don't know?
My dear, this machine can only tell us we're being followed, not who by.
Well, it must be the Daleks.
Yes, a hasty conclusion, but possibly right, though I don't understand how they could have tested that terrain so quickly.
We must get back to the planet Kemper.
No, nonsense, my dear.
We must. We've got to destroy the Daleks' invasion fleet.
I wonder why they chose him.
It was his own choice, really.
What do you mean?
He was so eager to make a contribution to the Time Destructor that they've let him make one. His life.
Prepare to activate the Time Destructor. Are the other 2 creatures to be present at the destruction? Yes. Their greed for power is so great that they can be trusted. Activate the machine. I obey.
So that's what's supposed to happen. A kind of abject insanity.
I do not know. Though I always thought Trantis was a little unstable anyway.
Nothing's happening to him.
The Time Destructor does not work.
But that's impossible. It must work. It must.
The Destructor is having no effect. The mechanism is functioning perfectly. The fault is in the Terranium. The Terranium core has failed.
It can't be true. There must be some mistake.
The Daleks do not make mistakes. You have lied to us. You have not given us the Terranium.
Why should I lie? I can only benefit from my alliance with you. I brought you Terranium, the real Terranium.
The core is worthless.
No, it can't be. It came from Uranus. I know it did.
We fitted the core you gave us. It has failed to activate the time destructor. Therefore, it is not Terranium.
It was the old man. That time traveler.
What?
He must have changed it.
But it was you who said that what he gave you was the Terranium core.
I know, but I didn't check. How could I? The old man fooled us. The Daleks should have checked before they fitted it, before they let the old man go.
Report to Scarrow. They must send a time machine to us immediately. I obey. You will both wait here.
But this is nothing to do with me. I was invited as an observer.
Very well. You can return to your section. You, Mavic Jen, will wait here for the arrival of the time machine.
Yes.
What about the subject? The subject? Exterminate him.
Still following us.
Yes.
When are we going to land?
Pretty soon, my dear, pretty soon.
And I thought you knew what you were doing.
I know full well what I'm doing, child. Now, don't get so excited.
We're getting closer, Doctor.
Yes, I see. Yes, I must do something drastic.
What are you doing?
Landing, my dear. That's what you wanted, wasn't it?
Well, the English batsmen are really fighting against the clock now, Scott.
My word, yes. 78 runs in 45 minutes to win.
It really has been an exciting game, hasn't it, Scott?
Very exciting.
Well, let's have a look at the scoreboard, shall we? Now, you'll see that... Goodness me. Take a look at that, Scott.
Take a look at what, Trev?
There's a police telephone box on the pitch.
My word, yes.
Well, this really is extraordinary. You don't remember anything like this happening before, do you, Scott?
No. No.
Well, anyway, Ross is looking through the record books, and if there has been anything like it before, I'm sure he'll find it for us.
You know, Trev, this puts a new light on the game.
What light's that, Scott?
Well, I know your ground staff are excellent, but even assuming they get rid of it in, say, 10 minutes, England will still have to get their 78 runs in 35 minutes.
Yes. Yes, well, I think we can safely say this has been a very bad break for England.
A very bad break. Especially as the weather's been holding off so well.
Yes, it has, hasn't it? Been holding off remarkably well. Well, let's have another look at the scoreboard, shall we? Although not very much has been happening these last few...
making a funny noise.
What's that, Scott?
A funny noise coming from the police box. It's gone again, Trev.
Yes, so it has. Well, that wasn't too bad, was it, Scott?
2.5 minutes, I make it, Trev.
Yes, well, there's the position. England wanting 78 runs in 42.5 minutes to win.
Yes, it's definitely some sporting occasion.
Oh, I hardly think so, Doctor.
Was it on Earth, do you think?
Oh, possibly, my dear fellow, possibly.
Yes, well, wherever it was, there's still someone on our tail. Here, look at this.
Yes, my plan hasn't worked. Following us closely.
Your order has been carried out. The time machine is ready to commence operations. Excellent. Organize a task force for the pursuit of the time travelers. I obey. Ascertain their position on the space-time scope. I obey. Mavic Chen, you will accompany the task force. You will ensure that the Terranium core is returned to Campbell.
Of course. I shall do everything in my power.
If you fail, or if we find that you have deceived us, you will suffer the same fate as the time travelers. Annihilation!
Where are we, Doctor? Do you know?
It doesn't look very pleasant, does it?
No, we must take off quite soon.
It stopped.
What does that mean, Doctor? We're shaking it off?
No, my boy. We haven't shaken them off. Whoever it was following us has landed. They've landed out there.
Doctor, it would help if we knew what we were looking for.
I still say it was madness to come out here. We should have taken off again or tried to get back to Kemble.
My dear young girl, what good would it be to run away? The sooner we find who's pursuing us, the better. Oh,
Hey! Hey, this is hot.
yes, well, I can well imagine that. This is a new planet, my boy. It's cooling down, cooling down. Fascinating. Yes, extremely fascinating. I wonder who'd take the time and trouble to follow us, Yes, I think there is an explanation, but unlikely. Possible. Very possible. Hello there! Hello! Don't you think we should meet and talk it over? Hmm?
Look, Doctor, who are we waiting
Oh,
for?
you'll see, my boy, you'll see.
Oh, come on, tell us. Otherwise, you'll say you're right whoever we meet.
You lack one quality of all the others, my boy, and that is patience.
Doctor, look!
My dear Mac, now don't be so ridiculous. Put that down at once. Oh.
Oh, hello, Doctor. Keeping well?
Oh, no complaints, no. And you?
Oh, so, you know. Just so.
Who is it?
Delighted to see you again, young man.
Thanks. I wish I could say the same for you.
I suppose congratulations for your escape are quite in order.
Oh, thank you. Most kind of you, Doctor. Yes, it took a bit of time, but I finally managed to bypass the dimensional controller.
Yes, a very interesting solution, yes, I'm sure, although I think it would make for rather an uncomfortable ride. However, I don't suppose it affected you very much, being an amateur.
Yes, it was rather uncomfortable, but then, can't have everything, can we? And as for being an amateur, we shall see. Anyway, it was better than 1066.
Yes, I suppose so.
What's he talking about, 1066?
It's all right. We met the monk once before. I'll explain later.
And you returned here for one obvious reason. Reason, did you not?
I'm afraid so, Doctor. It is a strange thing, isn't it?
Yes, quite. Tell me, any plans?
And all carried out as well. Oh, Doctor, you remember you left me in 1066. Now I've marooned you on the planet Titus, look! Oh, it's funny, this is... Forgive me laughing, Doctor, but I don't seem to be able to control it. Well, goodbye, Doctor. Perhaps I'll come back one day and rescue you.
Hey, wait a minute! Don't waste your breath, young man. The most important thing is to find out what he's done to the TARDIS. Come on. We'll probably use some kind of ray.
What does that mean?
That means we cannot get back into the TARDIS town. Oh, you will achieve nothing, dear boy. Nothing.
Yes, perhaps. But it's better than just accepting everything.
Yes, like I am, I suppose.
We haven't been taking much interest, have you,
And
Doctor?
why not, dear boy? Why not? Because I am using my brain. I'm trying to solve this problem. Now, just stand back and cover your eyes, please.
What does that do?
Perhaps nothing, perhaps everything. Would you do as you're told at once? Cover your eyes. Please.
It hasn't worked.
Wait a moment, child. Now try.
You're a genius, Doctor.
Yes, I know, my boy. I know.
No, don't think I'm going to leave it at this.
You haven't heard the last of me, Doctor! You haven't heard the last of me!
If you ask me, we haven't had the last of that monk.
Quite so, dear boy. He'll be on our trail again as fast as he can get going.
Yes, but next time we'll be expecting him.
Exactly, my dear, exactly. Now, Stephen, there's something I want you to do. Go to that indicator and let me know the instant the monk's TARDIS registers.
Yes, all right. But first you tell us something.
Yes?
How did you break that lock?
Oh, that's all very simple, dear boy. You see, the sun in that particular galaxy has very unusual powers. I merely reflected its powers through that ring.
Is there something special about it?
Yes, it has certain properties. The combined forces of that sun, together with the stone in that ring, was sufficient enough to correct the monk's interference.
Yes, but what properties has it?
Now, I
Show
don't
me
want to
that it
discuss
looks
it
like
anymore. Please, about turn and do as you're told. Go along.
The task force is now aboard. Commence countdown. The enemy ship is preparing to land. Compute their bearing and advise task force. Task force will use the homing beam. Enemy ship located. Space-time bearing. Planet Earth. London. 1966.
Well, you won't be able to carry out your repairs here, Doctor.
No,
Some sort of celebration, isn't it?
I don't quite know. You just listen, my dear, listen. It's Earth. I've seen that place before.
What do you think they're celebrating?
Well, as far as I can remember, I've seen them behave in a fashion like that on a former occasion.
What was that?
The relief of Mafeking.
4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Report to Scarrow. Our time machine is now in pursuit. Nothing can match Dalek technology. The universe shall be ours. Conquest is assured. Conquest, 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 conquest.